Martin McCormick. Talk about bad memories from the past.
Yeah, I had an unpleasant flashback or two myself. But since Kane did find it at the bottom of the boathouse, we will be following it up.
It could just be a strange coincidence, though, right?
Yeah, but, darling, with all the strange twists this case has already taken, I can't discount anything. Especially we don't have an ID on the bones yet.
Well, I mean, people lose things at the beach all the time. He could have lost it when he was running or when he was swimming. It could have come up in the tide. It doesn't mean that he's dead.
Yeah, but it is odd that all roads seem to lead to the boathouse, isn't it? I mean... Well, anyway, we can't do a thing until we can get forensics to make a match with his dental records, and we can't do that unless we have a skull. We have a murder without a body and a body without a name.
So now what?
What do you say we go on a scavenger hunt?
Hi. Hi. Didn't mean to come over so late. We just saw your light on.
Darling, it's our neighbor.
Hi, neighbors.
We're out under cloak of darkness.
I was wondering if I might ask a favor of your roomie.
Sure, what is it?
Think I could borrow the keys to the DA's office for a couple of hours?
What do you need them for?
Believe me, Julia, you don't want to know.
You know, I don't think I'm overreacting. I think he's really sick.
It's all right. It's okay. Mothers are supposed to worry here.
Yeah.
Okay, Chip, now let's... You're gonna let me take your heartbeat, huh? Okay.
You know, he's really pale. Look at him. I didn't want to wait until the morning to bring him in because every time I put him down, he started crying, you know, and he felt really warm.
Well, he does have a temperature. Ooh. How long has he been running a fever?
About 3 days now. I took him to the pediatrician. We tried some things, but nothing really worked, and he suggested I bring him in here, you know. I'm really worried because he's had colds before, but it's never been like this.
Poor guy's probably dehydrated as well. Here.
And you're probably going to tell me that everything is just fine and that I'm overreacting, right?
Look, Victoria, stop apologizing, okay? You were perfectly right in bringing him in. His fever's spiked, and he's probably got some kind of bug that's working itself through his system.
Well, can you do anything to bring the fever down?
Well, I'd like to run a few tests first.
Why? What for?
Just to narrow the field, see exactly what we're dealing with. Look,
Ooh.
we're gonna take some tests, we'll find out what's wrong, and we'll take care of it, okay? So try not to worry.
Okay.
Come on.
Honey, I've got your toy.
No, you better not. The night watches will be coming by in a little while.
Okay, well, where do we start?
We start by lowering our way of thinking to Keith's type of mindset.
What a disgusting thought.
If you were the district attorney and you wanted to get rid of his skull, something you want to ignore, where would you hide it?
Oh, now, come on, Cruz. Keith's devious little mind is so twisted with crooks and crannies, we could be here all night. He might not even be here.
Okay, well, let's think positive. You take that side of the room, I'll take this side. We'll meet in the middle.
Here we go. Psychology of sex. Life and times of Marquis de Sade, the joy of kink.
I wonder what book club he belongs to.
At least we know we're in the right office. And there's nothing here. There's just a bunch of books. Do you see anything?
No, not yet.
Maybe you need to look inside stuff.
I know. There's nothing behind these things. It's pretty big, you know. We'd have to have something pretty big to hide it in, I imagine. That looks like a likely suspect.
What? It's a globe. It's hollow.
It's got something in it.
What is it?
Whiskey. Oh, no. Oh, no, look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, no. Well,
What now?
maybe you're right, you know. Maybe we should check his house or
Well,
something.
no,
We
wait,
looked
no,
at
wait a
it.
second. Maybe we're overlooking the obvious.
Doesn't seem like it. Where's that screw? What are you doing?
Maybe it's right under our noses. Q, R, S. Look what I found.
When he wakes up, maybe we'll have a better handle on this fever.
Are these tests, are they going to hurt him?
We're just going to take some blood so that we can do a complete workup.
What do you think it is?
Well, we're going to test for everything. But sometimes viruses, they're very difficult to isolate and identify. Sometimes bacterial infections, they sneak up during the wake of a virus. No, but it's very difficult to find something out in these circumstances. They're very, very complicated.
I just want him to be okay.
I know. Look, Victoria, since Chip is here, I'd like to have a specialist take a look at it.
What for?
Well, since we have the best available to us, we might as well take advantage. After all, I'm just a lowly resident.
No, you're not. You're a lifesaver.
Just to cover all the bases. I'd like to have another doctor take a look. All right? Hey.
Hey. Well, the rumor's true
Which rumor is that?
that you, do live here.
Yeah, just call it my home away from home.
You're not on call tonight. Don't you think this is a little above and beyond?
Well, it's for a very good friend. I just wanted to be there for her.
What's wrong with her? Is it anything serious?
It's a little boy. And I can't figure out what's wrong. He's got a high fever, no coloring, his intermittent rash.
Any ideas?
Well, they're running some more tests right now.
You sound worried.
I worry about all my patients.
You know, you have worked 2 double shifts in a row, and the nurse down the hall swears that you have not closed your eyes for the past 12 hours. Now, I've heard of dedicated doctors, but...
Yeah, well, what about you? You're still here.
Guilty as charged. Hey, look, I hope everything works out okay with the little boy. You know, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
Well, as a matter of fact, if you're not too busy, I'd love for you to take a look at him with me. Could always use a second opinion, right?
Let's go.
Don't you ever sleep?
I thought Julia might need her keys before morning, so sweet dreams.
Come in for a second.
Are we dancing?
Now, I want to ask you something. What is all the lurking about? Dark of night. Office buildings, that sort of thing. Does it have something to do with my mother, Cruz? Or is that case closed?
Well, actually, that case has been reopened. You know the bones we found out of the boathouse?
The ones were stolen?
Turns out they did not belong to Hal Clark after all.
This is turning into a black comedy. So where's Hal Clark?
That's one question. Another would be, whose bones are those?
Any clues?
Yeah, we have a couple. That's why I wanted to get into Keith's office. I wanted to get that skull back so I could match it up with some dental material.
Uh-huh. You said a couple of clues. What's the other one?
Kane found a medic alert bracelet under the boathouse near where we originally discovered the remains.
Any ID with it?
Yeah. We're having it checked out. And if it turns out that that bracelet was connected to that body, then it looks like we have found Mark McCormick. You were in bed.
Since when have I ever not waited up for you?
Come here, I need a hug.
So do I.
Someday, huh?
Yeah. Did you talk to Mason?
Yeah, I was hoping Julia would answer the door, but he did, and he was in the mood to ask questions. I told him there was a possibility the body was Mark's.
Did he take it?
Well, he didn't say anything. But his face. I shouldn't have said anything until we were sure.
I'm not surprised. Mark is responsible for a lot of things that Mason would rather forget.
Excuse me, how's my baby?
Well, we were just with them. Victoria, you know Dr. Heather Donnelly,
Yes, of
don't
course.
you?
Yes,
Hi.
yeah, your little boy is adorable.
Thank you. How is he?
Well, he's asleep right now. Initial tests indicate that he has a low blood cell count, and his fever is spiked. Now, I'd like to keep him here at least overnight.
But he is going to be okay.
We haven't been able to figure out what's wrong yet, but I am concerned.
Oh, God.
Try not to worry too much, Tori. We're doing everything we can, okay? It may be a good idea, though, for you to call Chip's father.
Yeah, just a minute.
Hey. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You've been kind of quiet tonight. You sad about something? You sad about Mason?
No, I'm fine.
Well, what happened to that happy girl who made me lunch today? Made love to me. Where'd she go?
The happy girl thought she was pregnant, but she's not.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's stupid. I mean, it's just really silly. I was just hoping. I kept thinking it would be fun for Kelly and I to be pregnant at the same time. It just wasn't meant to be. So.
Well, it is meant to be. Next time, this, you just watch. Next month, I promise, there will be a little Castillo waiting in the wings. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Oh, you need to make sure of it?
Yeah.
Don't I have anything to say about this?
You don't have to say anything.